the title is "He Got Caught Cheating on His Wife." I assume he talking about the CEO from the thumbnail. I mean, I seen the video on TikTok, but let's get the backstory. Shout out to the Penguin himself.
Andy Byron is the CEO of a company called Astronomer. And last night, he took a woman to a Coldplay concert. Things didn't go quite as they planned. The ending will shock you, much like a Darman video here. Turns out, Andy Byron is a cheater with Coldplay fever. He brought his side chick to the concert, and they got...
So, is he talking about Coldplay? Because I heard of that name before from, what was that song on? 2K13? How you do roll to die. See you wrong when he gave the word, you know, in the morning he's sleep. Boy, that's my song, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Put on the Jumbotron for like the kiss cam or... I guess like showing romance in the audience.
Better than
and
Playboy
the way they
Cardi,
reacted to it was so over the top. It was like they had like a red dot on him from a fucking sniper. So like Andy hits the deck, basically ragdolls himself. The girl turns around in shame, and they made it pretty clear something fishy was going on here.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what?
They didn't went into hide,
man. Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure.
Lead singer of Coldplay was even surprised by that reaction. He even made a joke like, oh, they might be having an affair or just very shy. Turns out it was the former there. They were indeed having an affair. That is Andy Byron, a married man. That woman is not his wife. That is his chief people officer at his company. Fucking HR. Her name is Kristen. And this is clearly not some kind of business function here. He is wrapped around her like a cloak, like Doctor Strange's cape. They were very clearly there on a romantic evening, a date, a little soiree. And when they got put on the Jumbotron, that was checkmate.
It was OV.
Like a furry's nuts after seeing Chester Cheetah. They were busted. So the reaction made it clear something was awry. The internet did some digging. That's how they found out this is Andy Byron. And
that man Epstein ducked out the way like he was ducking from child support. I ain't even gonna lie. But I wonder, like, is they still, like, I wonder what the conversation is now at the crib, or is it even a conversation, or was he just immediately his stuff was already outside? Like, you know, that one side quest that you do in GTA when you just going back to the house and then you see the tennis coach, all his stuff getting thrown off the balcony by his junk.
And that woman is like Kristen Cabot or Cabot, something like that, the chief people officer. He is a married man. I don't know if she's also married. I'm not sure, but he 100% is married with a kid. His wife has 100% become aware of this unfaithfulness. As far as I know, she deactivated all of her socials, and it's looking like a real mess. That shit is so sad to see. That is just rough. My heart breaks for the family here.
For real.
This despicable piece of shit is not only cheating on his wife, but he's cheating on his wife with his chief people officer, and doing it publicly, unashamed, at least unashamed until they got put on the Jumbotron, I suppose. Just taking her to a Coldplay concert. Now, he might have got away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling, Scooby-Doo gang super sleuths out there, because their reaction to this was so extreme that everyone could catch a whiff, smell something a little stinky, so they did the little bit of research on it. Had these two just played it off as no big deal, like they were dating or together already, I doubt anyone would have known that this was an affair. They would probably still be fooling around, canoodling behind his wife's back. But because he melted like Double D from the Ed, Ed Netty intro after they were on the Jumbotron and she turned around and evacuated, then people were tipped off to what was actually happening here. Now, as far as I know, there hasn't been an official statement from Andy or Kristen. I have seen this floating around, but there's no actual source for this in apologizing to his wife and family. But then the second half, I think it's very clearly just taking the piss. I also want to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. I respect artists and entertainers, but I hope we can think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle. As a friend once sang, Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you, Andy. Those are Coldplay lyrics. I think it is meant to be a joke. I don't think this actually comes from Andy. I don't think this is Andy's statement or response to any of it. But I at least wanted to put it here because I see so many people talking about this being like his actual statement, which I just don't think it is. And I can't find any source that claims that this is actually from him. So anyway, just wanted to talk about this a bit. This is one of the wackier ways I've seen someone be caught cheating.
Man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole accusations or information, whatever, cheating scandal down below. That man Epstein got caught. We just gonna call it what the homie got caught at the concert, had his arm wrapped around him like them girls be at the Chris Brown concert. Like, I mean, he guilty for sure. Enough said with that. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Coldplay at a Coldplay concert is beyond me. But that's my song though. I used to go to pies in the field where my enemies lie. I'm finna listen to that song. Matter of fact, when I get off of here, once I find the name of it for real. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it down below. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, do all that great stuff. And until next time, see y'all when I see y'all.